All right, so here we want to find a formula for the general nth term of the sequence. And here we are only given two specific terms. Right? We know that a1 is equal to 1/3, and we know that a4, or the fourth term in the sequence, is equal to 11/6. Right? So we got to find a general formula, right, that describes this sequence. Okay. Now there is the formula, right? an is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 times this common difference d. And then if you think about it, right, we actually know what A4 is, right? So for A4, right, A4, which is 11/6, right, that should equal A1 plus 4 minus 1 times D. Notice that what we're doing here is we're actually going to just solve for D, right? Because we know what A1 is, right? That's going to equal 1/3. Okay? So once we just combine the 4 minus 1 here, right, you notice that we can solve this for D. Right? So in situations like this, the first thing we want to do is find D, the common difference. Okay. So by doing a little bit of algebra here, let's subtract the 1/3 to both sides here. Okay, so 11/6 minus 1/3. Get the common denominator here of 6, right? So we get 9/6 here, right? So we get 9/6 is equal to 3D. And now here we just multiply both sides by 1/3. If you multiply both sides by 1/3, then that isolates the D here. Okay, so D here should give us 9/18, which is also 1/2, right? So the common difference here is 1/2. What does that mean? It means that, right, to go from one term to the next, we just have to add 1/2, right? This is going to be an arithmetic sequence. Okay. Now, think about that. We actually know the D value here, right? So now we can get our answer, right? What is the final answer here? AN is going to equal 1/3 plus n minus 1 times 1/2. Okay, so you notice we can get maybe A7, right? How are we going to figure out A7? Just plug in the 7 in here and then do the algebra. Okay, so this is the general formula, right, for the nth term.